자, 이제 다음 패션 퀘스트로 넘어가려고 하는데 시력 자유항성동맹 킬라시티로 이동을 해서 자유항성동맹 패션 퀘스트를 시작을 합니다. 그럼 자유항성동맹 네온시티 하면 끝나는 거죠?
Why anyone would want to live somewhere so old is beyond me.
어우, 깜짝아. 그렇지. 여긴 상당히 낡은 곳이네요. 여기 가을뱅크에서 일어났었던 인질 사건을 해결한 거 그 이후로는 사실 와본 적이 없기 때문에
The Rock isn't exactly massed, but as seats of government go, it's still quite an impressive structure.
누구하고 이야기를 해야 되나? 엠마 윌콕스?
You got some business with me?
동맹 보안관이 보냈다. 겔뱅크 인질극을 해결하고 영웅이 되었다.
Really? You must have impressed the marshal. I'm guessing he wants to recruit you, so I'll tell you a little bit about who we are. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do.
정말 대단한 것 같군.
Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can.
월급은 나오니?
I'll say right up front that if you're looking to get rich, this ain't the line of work for you. But yeah, we do get paid from time to help with expenses and such.
자유항성 레인저는 어떤 권한이 있나요?
Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar Collective space, even private property. But of course, it doesn't always work out that way. We also have jurisdiction over any local security when we're tracking a fugitive.
레인저가 많다고?
The number's always changing due to retirements, recruiting, and unfortunately, death in the line of duty. But as far as I know, there's never been more than a dozen Rangers at any one time.
무엇을 해야 하는지 알고 있다. 진행하시죠.
Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
자유항성 레인저에 들어가고 싶다.
It's a dangerous job, but an important one. As long as you leave room for your commitments to Constellation, we won't have any problems.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up.
실력이라면 이미 겔뱅크를 통해서 증명했을 텐데.
This is a dangerous line of work, and I'm not putting someone in the field unless I'm sure they're ready.
좋아, 임무를 완수하지.
Then I suggest you get going.
자, 미션을 어디서? 여기서 본다.
Just let me drink in peace.
사용하다. 무프리드에서 모브자 선장을 쓰러뜨린다. 갱단의 리더를 쓰러뜨린다. 인질 구출한다. 선장 제외한다. 이게 뭔 소리야? 비싼 걸로. 무프리드 광물시설 무법자 갱단의 리더. 요거는 버려진 중개소. 일리 가볼까? 승인. 예스. 등록됐고 미션을 열어서 하이라 원에서 무법자 갱단의 리더를 쓰러뜨린다. 예. 연료가 부족하네. 여기 모로까지 갔다가
Off right away, or do you need a little bit of time?
한 번 더. 예스. 잠깐만. 이왕 여기까지 왔으니까 현재 위치에서 현재 위치 모록 투 스캐닝. 이미 했네? 그 다음에 이쪽으로 다시 이동. 뭐 단계가 이렇게 복잡해? 예. 점프. 패스. 자, 하이라 원. 여기서 이제 다시 복잡해. 귀찮아. 버려진 쪽에서 스캐닝 한번 하고, 여기는 자원이 나쁘지 않은 것 같은데. 일단 버려진 중개소 착륙. 기지도 세워야 되는데. 번개가 막 치는걸? 잠깐만, 내가 옷을 입고 있나? 입고 있다. 그럼 나가면 되고. 위치는 저 앞에. 빠른 이동을 위해서 에어포켓은 중요하죠. 여기인데 여기서 숨어서 어떻게 쓸 수 없나? 해볼까? 여기의 움직임은 저기 있다. 보인다. 착. 안 맞네? 멀어서 그런가? 안 맞네? 뭐야? 또 있을 텐데. 궁디 궁디. 이쪽에 하나. 우리 편. 아래쪽에만 있구만. 뒤에? 안쪽에 있구만. 난 밖에 있을 줄 알았는데. 리커버리 팩. 개조 베올프네. 챙기자. 열고 땡. 어이? 싹 뿅. 또 뒤에 또 있어 누구? 아. 이런. 두 마리 한 마리. 꽝. 불타네? 요 안에 또 누가 있네? 어쩐지. 운동 못 열고 나오니, 짱게 있어. 잡았고. 뒤에 있는데? 뒤에 있는 뭐 어떡하지? 뭐하니? 위험하다. 아우 정말 이런 버그 같으라고. 이렇게 안 맞아. 됐나? 아이씨 뭐야 이게. 일단 쓸었고. 측정기 문 여는 게 있을 텐데. 문 여는 게 배울프 또 있네? 어디? 문 여는 거 없네? 우주 헬멧. 밖에 또 누가 있나 본데? 아래층에 있나? 아래 있다. 밖에 있나 보다. 크레딧. 여기 어? 뭐야? 어딨어? 뭐야? 씨. 날라갔나 보다. 점프해서. 자, 잡았고. 이렇게 가면 될 것 같은데 혹시 모르니까 2층 올라가 보고. 전문가 문 열고 응? 왔던 곳인가? 아니네. 밖으로 나가는 곳? 혹시 두 군데는 아니구나. 아까 들어온 곳이군. 일단 끝났고. 자, 보좌관 임명, 대화. 넌
The service is checking in the hut up at the front.
Nobody's allowed outside the city walls after night.
자, 임무 완료하고 왔다. 얼른 배지를 다오. 보안관 배지.
You've got potential. Just need to see a little more from you. Oh, you're back. How'd it go?
임무는 성공적이었다. 시험에 합격했으니 빨리 배지를 줘.
You don't get to make demands here. There's a chain of command, and right now, you're at the bottom. Remember that. You did what I asked, so let's go meet the marshal. Follow me.
Don't be causing trouble now.
Good
I
to
feel
see
for
you.
the folk in the stretch. I try and give a credit or two to the Low House when I'm able.
Welcome to the
We're
rock.
headquartered in the upper floors of the rock, but we also have remote stations throughout Freestar Collective space. Helps us to identify and respond to threats more quickly. Like I said before, there are less than a dozen rangers in all, and we are...
Always fond of high-gravity environments. Nothing like performing double the effort to achieve half the efficiency.
This job, your eyes, ears, and wits are every bit as important as your badge and your sidearm.
여기 구조 꽤 복잡한데?
Marshal,
Emma, I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
provided the importance of respecting authority sinks in, then yes.
All right then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you.
Excuse me.
I've got just one question. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life?
엊그저께까지 유씨였지만 물론이다.
Good. Here, take these. You're now a Freestar Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard. deputy.
You've made a wise choice, but I trust that your duties as a ranger won't interfere with your service to Constellation.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger.
간단해 보이는군.
Well, most things do at the start. Doesn't mean they stay that way. That being said, best not to assume anything. Just try to keep an open mind. Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Pay attention to
와고너
the
농장으로 향한다. 자, 여기 왔으니까 조금 옷을 갈아입고 옷을 레인저 어시스턴트 유니폼 게다가 보좌관 모자. 누가 봐도 뉴비다. 딱 누가 봐도 뉴비다. 아래로 가라? 저쪽이야? 빠른 이동은 당연히 안 되겠지? 되려나? 이. 응? 다른 행성이네? 온타라 루나로 가네, 여기서 일리.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship.
밀수품 없을 텐데.
Alright,
됐다.
that's it. You're clear to land.
여기 밀수품 나올 때 빠른 이동 안 되려나? 이렇게 돼 있어. 자, 스캐닝. 여기다 거점 같은 거 만들어도 될 것 같은데? 와고너 농장. 와고너가 아니고 와그너 아닐까, 와그너? 아니면 바그너.
Everything checks out. Landing initiated.
자, 바그너 농장은 여기에 있고.
The Freestar Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left.
몇 명이나 있었나?
There were 4, but when they were walking away, I heard them talking like there were others. Maybe there's more out there.
근데 군인 같은 외모?
That's right. The uniforms looked like the ones worn by Freestar soldiers back during the war. They had a certain steel in their eyes. Like men who were used to violence. I was in fear for my life.
이 농장을 노리는 특별한 이유라도?
Nothing I can think of, no. Truth is, we're in some hard times here. The last harvest was the worst we've had in a long time. Besides, it ain't like there's a lack of available land around here.
다시 돌아올 생각이라면 아직 이 근처에 있을 거야.
Back behind the house are some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. First of what, I'm not sure. There must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since the
다른 총을 써볼까? 샷건. 얘 말고 얘를 빼고 아니지 빼고 그거 있었는데 뭐야 혈기 뱀파이어의 선물 요거를 한번 써봐야겠구만.
guys don't know we're after them. They're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons.
왜 이렇게 버벅거리지? 그래픽이 뭐 엄청나게 좋은 것도 아닌데 씨. 어허 이쪽이 맞겠지?
Are you certain that traveling into these canyons is wise? The route looks treacherous.
어?
These canyons would
아니야
have been
이쪽인데?
busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook and cranny.
흔적을 분석하여 복도를 찾아라. 여기 흔적이 있었구나. 지나갔네. 밑을 봐야 되는구만. 여기 흔적이야 이게? 야, 얘 무슨 보이냐 이게? 우측 발자국 몇 개가 앞쪽 계곡으로 이어져 있다.
Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more.
버벅버벅 30프레임도 안 나오는 것 같은데 지금은 20프레임 정도 나오는 것 같은데. 자 멀리서 아니구나. 인간형 적에게는 좋은데 그렇지 않으면은 별로구만. 또 있어?
Oh, that's pungent.
또 나왔네? 금방 죽네? 아, 또 흔적.
Good eye, deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
이번에는 이쪽. 오, 이거 총이 굉장히 반동이 없네.
You better check your ammunition supply. It's clear that we're not the only things roaming these canyons.
Get ready!
무리 짓는 선플라워겠지. 무리를 짓다 선플라워가 아니고. 그런데 존역이 되게 없네. 어느 정도 존역이 있는 동네 같은데. 응? 왜 안 나와? 그치. 깜짝아. 놀랐다. 어이, 깜짝아. 또 있네? 또 있나? 우와! 오, 깜짝아. 이거 뭐지? 알루미늄이네? 이 정도 그래픽인데 지금 1440 해상도로 30도 안 나오면 문제가 있는 거 아닌가? 시체가 있네? 유씨? 왜 안 터져? 왜? 정창민으로 나와? 이거 뭐지? 무슨 관절 혹은 뼈처럼 보이는데? 이거 관절인가? 왼쪽으로 이어지고 있다.
They definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up on these canyon walls, waiting to snipe us.
응? 오, 깜짝. 범위가 꽤 넓네. 흔적이 있는데?
Nice to get out under the sky for a
Grab some cover!
터렛이 있는데 거기를 왜 몸으로 부딪히시는가?
Got a situation here.
저게 지금 뜨는 게
Careful now.
방금 무슨 무지개처럼 나온 효과, 그게 뱀파이어 관련된 그런 효과인가? 와우, 깜짝아! 오휴. 와우. 놀랬잖아. 흔적을 분석하여 폭도를 찾아라.
Maybe you can get that to point us to the nearest restaurant. Haha.
블루밍 슬로프 패더. 이 근처 어디였는데? 여기다. 조금 왼쪽으로 이어져 있다. 굳이 그런 메시지가 필요할까? 막 이란. 계곡 깊숙한 곳까지 이어져 있다.
You smell that? I bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. They're close. Be ready.
We should be careful. This bottleneck is the perfect place for an ambush.
인신. 뭔 소린가 이게.
Got one!
이거 놓고. 어휴, 대단하셔. 몸으로 때우시네? 자, 이렇게 잡았는데,
That was a lot rougher than I expected.
뭐, 그런 거 안 줘?
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
리커버리 팩? 이렇게 준다는 거야? 죽인 놈한테 리커버리 팩이 생기는 건가? 또 리더. 임무 완료?
Do you think this might be useful for us?
임무 완수를 읽어보세요. 임무 완수를 읽어봐라. 임무 완료. 내보자가 자리에서 배를 빼앗았다. 공장에서 바로 말이다. 호프택은 부끄러운 줄 알아라. 이쪽 계좌에 입금되면 약속한 장소로 배달하겠다. 다른 배를 빼앗고 싶은 배가 있으면 말해라. 이주라면 언제든 환영한다. 뭔 소리지? 다른 것도 먹을 게 없나? 없네?
Find anything interesting?
이 슬레이트를 봐주세요.
Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
보좌관 임명? 대화했고 어쩌라고. 됐다. 미카엘라 웨고너와 대화하기. 혹시 뭐 먹을게. 미카엘라 웨그너. 오오오, 높겠다. 높게 뛰어. 그럼 이 우주선 내 거야 이제? 이거 우주선 팔아먹어도 돈 얼마 안 되던데? 이 우주선 이제 내 겁니다. 가볼까? 왜 안 돼? 내 건데. 이것도 퍽 찍어야 되나? 스킬에서 과학 쪽에 뭐 찍어야 되나? 우주선 디자인, 공학. 그런 거 없나? 그런 게 없나 보네. 일단 무게나 늘리자. 안 되네. 최대 소지 중량 대비 75% 이상의 짐을 들고 5000번 대시를 반복한다. 일단은 이렇게 이동해서 다시
I don't suppose I have time for a nap before we...
나가기. 바로 인류 착륙이 되네?
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men?
그런대로 그들은 계곡이 있었다. 안타깝게도 싸움이 벌어져서 다 쓱싹.
Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Free Star Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm?
도난당한 호프테크 우주선에 대해 아는 게 있나?
Hopetech? The cargo ship company? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
어쨌든 단서는 찾았고 확실하게 말할 순 없어.
They say the Rangers always get their man, so to speak. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long.
와고너 맞네. 와고너. 바거너 아니네. 그냥 일만 했다.
Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
Dad, please don't start this up again. Sure, Dad.
미션 업데이트. 희망이 만들어지는 곳. 빠른 이동. 길라시티로 가라. 잠깐만, 여기서 팔 수 있는 게 있을까? 자원? 어디 자원을 팔면은 거시기 한 개 가구를 만든다거나 뭐 한다거나 이런 게 자원을 필요로 하는데 자원을 들고 계속 다닐 수도 없고 나중에 무게 때문에라도 무게를 또 채워놔야지 스킬 레벨을 또 올릴 수 있잖아.
You should try Filburn's beer. It's brewed in the city and...
가 이쪽이었던 거 같은데 이렇게 한 번 더.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them and Unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done.
미즈 와고나는 무사하다. 중요한 건 그거지.
For the time being, yes, but she could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm?
굴곡이 심하고 장비도 좋았다. 용병인 것 같다.
If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm?
이것뿐이다. 그들은 사람을 고용해 부탁의 배를 훔치게 했다. 똑같은 거 아닌가?
Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it anyway.
그럼에도 불구하고 왜 와고너 농장을 노렸는지는 알 수 없다.
No, it doesn't. Just raises more questions. It's a good bet that starship thief can help us get some answers. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to.
총독부?
The ruling body that oversees the Freestar Collective and the Rangers. The council members are the political and corporate elite of the Freestar Collective, so we have to tread lightly when we're dealing with them.
론 호프에 대해 이야기할 수 있는 건 있나?
Proud, stubborn, and smart. A self-made man. He built Hope Tech through blood, sweat, and sheer willpower.
나 이제 없어.
Good. The last thing I need is the council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montera Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
자, 이것은 뭐 먹을 게 없나? 스킬 올려주는 뭐 그런 거. 보통 이런 데 있는데? 없네? 다음 갈 곳은 포르보의 궤도에 오르다. 점프.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help. Welcome to Freestar Space. We're going to do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way.
방금 메이데이 했는데?
You're clear to land.
청주기 아니고 방금 뭐 나왔었는데? 어디? 이건데? 니아 카루의 배를 타다. 여기 있네? 부킹.
Dad, do you think Solomon Coe would have liked me?
풍선.
Everybody likes you, don't they?
뭔 일이야? 대화하기. 에이? 이긴데? 잠깐만. 옆으로. 오지. 깜짝아. 총 맞았어?
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship.
레인저 보좌관. 지금 들어왔다.
Welcome aboard, Deputy. Sorry if I can't give you the grand tour just yet. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
무법자 벤 아직 근처에 있나?
No chance. They took as much of a beating as I did, while outnumbering me 3-1, I'd like to point out.
의사의 진찰을 받는 것이 좋아.
I'll be fine once the pain medication kicks in. The priority right now is the ship. Can't do my job without it. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there.
근데 어떻게 고쳐?
I owe you one.
We're happy to help.
어떻게 고치는 거지? 이렇게 또 고치는 거구만. 맞지지? 또 있어? 11 아래층에 내려가서 배가 크네? 밖에 나가야 돼? 아닌가? 여기다. 어휴, 깜짝아.
Thanks. That should get me home.
무법자의 배를 처리하는 게 좋을 텐데.
You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
놈들이 어디로 갔는지 알려주면은 알아서 쓱싹.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha. Good hunting.
미아사로 가라. 빠른 이동 되나? 되네? 안 되네? 안 되는구만. 그러면은 배 갈아타고 가야 되겠구만. 미아사.
Enemy's shield system is offline.
전쟁이냐 쌈이냐. 자식들아.
Target sitting there with no grav drive now.
피하고.
They've restored power to their shield. They got their engines back on. Target's grav drive is down. So sorry.
빠르게 밑으로 위로 락온 락? 다코가. 자, 이제 저거 먹고 500m. 가져가기. 이것도 찍고 여기 가깝나? 2000m? 500m. 가져가기. (500m) 안쪽으로 들어가야 되나? 멀다 멀어. 슬슬 나올 때가 됐는데. 탑 550m 안쪽. 540m쯤 되니까 나오네? 자, 했고 포르브로 이동.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
귀찮게 쓰리.
You're good to go. All clear.
타운으로 가다.
Landing commencing.
그냥 내려도 되나? 되네.
While we're here, we should swing by Hope Tech Star Yard and see if they have anything interesting for sale.
돈을 좀 벌어볼까? 무기 피해량 가격. 오, 이게 좀 비쌌네. 얻은 지 얼마 꽤 된 건데. 못 보던 총들인데 다 이것들 겹치는 게 탄약 겹치는 게 거의 없네? 아쿠용 접기 오리온. 그러네? 하나도 안 겹치네? 자원? 자원은 돈 버는 방법이 좀 애매하네 정말. 팔자니 제작이 안되고 나중에 제작을 하자니
I remember meeting Ron Hope once.
무게가 딸리고
And perhaps a bit of a dreamer.
무게 부담이 너무 커.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
껌이었지.
Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
만나야지. 근데 호프텍은 우주선 도난 신고를 하지 않았나?
No, and I can't get answers as to why not.
뭔가
I'm sure
있군.
Mr. Hope has his reasons.
론호폴을 만나다.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Ron Hope certainly embodies the saying, spared no expense.
Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
그런 사람이 뒤통수를 치던데.
All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
최상층인가? 그렇군. 더 이상 올라간 데가 없네?
Contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Bridget. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Damn, good to see you. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
도난당한 선박이 몬타라 루나에서 발견되었습니다.
That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
네, 맡겨주세요.
I'm glad we understand each other.
I'm not certain why you choose to back this Freestar elitist snob, but that's your choice. I'll back your play, but I don't have to like it.
Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
우주선은 농장을 점령하려던 집단에게 도둑받은 거다. 그런 거지? 근데 일단 용병부대가 도둑을 고용해서 호팩의 배를 훔치게 했다.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Sadly, there's no lack of mercenaries in the settled systems. I suppose the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was too good to pass up. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
도난당한 배에 특별한 점은 있나?
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard Hope Tech cargo holder. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hope Tech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
근데 왜 도난 신고를 하지 않았을까?
Because I told them not to.
왜?
If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
일리는 있군. 범행 목격자는?
We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
왜 CCTV 없어? CCTV? 도둑은 보통 내부에서 지원하는 게 있지. 아닌 게 있나?
What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
더 이상 들을 게 없군.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
Well, heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'm sure the burden of responsibility for your workers is an inconvenience, Mr. Hope. But the deputy has responsibilities as well.
Despite what you think, I have great respect for the badge and the difficult choices that come with it. But my primary concern is for the welfare of my people.
어쨌든 비밀리에 일을 진행하지, 호프 씨.
I'm glad we understand one another.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
We should have
now,
a talk
Cosette.
when you have the
In the
time.
middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last.
네온?
Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
자기 네온으로 가야 되는구만. 말하기.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
네온인데?
Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
레인저 프라이스에 대해서 이야기할 수 있는 게 있나?
He's what I'd call a pragmatist. He sees things for what they are. He's also well connected, which means a lot on Neon. You should listen to what he tells you. It'll keep you out of trouble.
오케이, 알았어.
Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
그 사이에는 어떻게 할 건가?
I'll be taking it easy for a couple of days. Need time to heal up. Then, I need to get back up there and keep an eye out for more pirates. I'm hoping to track one of their ships so I can find their hideout. Guess we could both use a little luck, huh?
어쨌든 아무것도 놓치지 말자. 아직 전모를 알 수 없는 것 같다.
Yeah, The question of who helped the starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
희망이 만들어지는 곳이 완료됐고, 다음은 네온에 떨어지는 그림자. 그리고 누나 왜 나한테 말을 걸었어 방금? 말하기.
So, I've given everything we've discussed a lot of thought, and I've decided I'd like Aja Mamasa to conduct our marriage ceremony.
시간이 좀 지나야지 여기 뜨는 거구나. 아싸 마마사?
You're kidding, right? She was the former chair of Constellation. The one that passed the torch to me about 5 years ago.
그랬지.
We talked about it before.
맞아.
Stay with me.
매우 좋군.
I knew you'd understand. So, with that settled, I suppose we just keep it a quiet ceremony? Just the two of us?
Just the two of us. 엄마 초대 안 해?
If anyone else had suggested that, I'd say no. But hearing it from you, I know in my heart that it's the right thing to do. I'll send her an invite and we'll see if she shows. Anyone else? Or will the three of us with Aja presiding be enough?
아니지, 여기 콘스텔레이션 사람들도 다 있어야지.
Honestly, no. I respect everyone at Constellation, but this is part of my personal life. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to keep my personal feelings about us separate from Constellation.
좋아. 아주 멋진 식이 될 것 같다.
All right, it's settled then. I'll send a message to Aja asking for her to preside over the ceremony. As soon as you're ready, let's head to Paradiso. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I love you.
결혼을 완료할 때까지 동료에서 뺄 수가 없습니다. 결혼을 해야겠네? 작업. 에이? 미션. 결혼 사람목원. 파라디소를 향하다. 폴리마2라는 곳으로 가서 연료가 부족하다. 온라인. 보일라이더 점프해서
All crew accounted for. We're ready to
한 번 더. 여기? 아닌가? 여기인가? 뭐야? 파라디소. 바로 이쪽으로 점프. 편하게 전에 튀면 되네. 그래서 쪽으로 가면 된다. 파라디소. 일어나기, 함선 나가기. 파라디소. 그래서 이제 대화를 하면 되겠지. 요 햇빛으로 나와, 햇빛으로. 이쪽으로 와, 이쪽으로. 그리고 태양 이쪽이 있으니까 이렇게 얘기하면은 좀 밝게 나오겠지. 여기를 보라고, 여기를. 어이. 그치? 좋아, 이야기. 말 걸기. 그치?
As we were landing, I picked up a message from Aja. She said to meet us at the park overlooking the ocean. Before we go to the ceremony, I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me this is exactly what you want.
평생 함께하고 싶은 사람 보건.
I just melt when I hear you say things like that to me. I love you, and I'm forever thankful to have someone as amazing as you in my life. Now come on. Aja is waiting for us. But first, we should probably say something to my mother.
마더가 왔어? 마더가 아비게일이야? 잠깐 멀어? 이 무슨 휴양 도시라며? 이렇게 가야 돼? 휴양 도시인데? 차, 차, 차.
Hope you're having a pleasant day.
어?
I don't think any place could be more.
길이 없는데?
I wish I had booked a stay for longer.
밖에 있나?
This looks like a lovely place for a stay. Might also be the perfect time to stop for some food or a
저 있구나.
tranquility. Where should we begin?
여기가 엄마야?
It certainly was nice of you to think of me when sending invitations to my daughter's wedding.
It's good to see you too, Mum.
I just wish you would have given me more notice. Or maybe some time to get to know your dear partner. I barely even know his name.
이름 얘기지. 만나서 반갑습니다.
Yes, good to meet you too, my dear. If only my daughter had thought to introduce us sooner. We could have built more of a rapport before this big day.
We'll have plenty of time to talk more later, I'm sure, after the ceremony. Anyway, I'm sorry, Mum. I know how this must all seem to you. This was a sudden decision, and we didn't want to waste any more time. We wanted to keep the ceremony small and involve only the people I care about the most.
Sarah, dear. I hope you know that I am delighted to be here, to see you finally get married. It's been a long time coming, and I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Thank you for coming, Mum. We'll be sure to talk more in a bit. But for now, waiting.
Just a few moments for everyone to take their places. As soon as everyone is present, we will begin.
아자 마마사.
It's so lovely to see you, Sarah.
It's wonderful to see you too, Aja. This is the one I told you about.
I've heard a lot about you. All of it good. You're quite a catch.
10 seconds in and already you're embarrassing everyone.
Before we go any further, I just want to make sure that you are right for Sarah. She's quite special,
우리는 최고의 커플이다.
It's true. We are.
I can see that. Well, I've seen enough. I can read people the moment I lay eyes on them. And you're going to make Sarah quite happy.
Coming from you, Aja, that means a lot.
Of course, Sarah. You know I always look out for you. Now, are we ready to begin the ceremony?
준비는 끝났다. 아, 근데 반지 없는데?
Very well. If everyone's ready, then I'll begin. It's been years since Sarah Morgan and I have spoken. And though it might appear that we've grown apart, I feel that we've become closer friends than ever before. When I received the message with Sarah's intent to marry, and that she wanted me to officiate the ceremony, I was overwhelmed with joy. Not because she had decided to rekindle our friendship, but because she was allowing me to share the happiest moment of her life. I can't imagine a greater honor. And for that, Sarah, I thank you.
I wouldn't have had it any other way, Aja.
Before you present your vows, I'd ask both of you to remember that love is what brought you together today. It is a foundation upon which a structure of trust, faith, and affirmation is built. This structure can be absolutely impenetrable if you both agree to love each other unconditionally, with faith, devotion, and acceptance. And most importantly, to allow yourself to be loved. Remember, there are no other bonds more meaningful than the one you are undertaking today. You should cherish this moment and hold it close to your hearts as a reminder of the love you share. If you both are willing to abide by these words, then you can be assured that your lives will be filled with joy and happiness forever.
That was beautiful, Aja. Thank you.
Did you need a moment, Sarah?
No, I'm fine. But I wanted to say something before you continue. When we stood beside that waterfall in New Atlantis, you told me that I needed to forget the past and focus on what I have right now. I swear, with every fiber of my being, that the past will no longer be an obstacle in my life. And I will honor your words by focusing my affection on the most important thing in my life. You. This is my solemn pledge to you. From deep within my heart, from deep within my soul, for all eternity.
And you? Did you have anything you wanted to say to Sarah?
오글오글 바글바글. 첫 번째 걸로 해서 진행을 하는 걸로. 다 똑같은 건데 뭐.
Thank you.
자, 앞으로 어떤 어려움이 닥치더라도 반드시 함께 이겨내자.
I'm going to hold you to that promise.
You had a gift, Sarah?
난 없는데?
Yes. I wanted you to have this as a token of our love. I'm giving this to you as a symbol of the clean break I've made from my past. Oh, it would have been impossible without your help. And for that, I'll be forever grateful.
With these promises of affection and these vows you've exchanged, by the power vested in me by the Articles of Constellation, I happily pronounce you life mates. Congratulations!
Aja, I don't know what to say. That was... amazing. I couldn't imagine having the ceremony without you.
I'm glad everything worked out for you, Sarah. I'm only sorry that we waited so long to reach out and contact one another.
고마워요, 아자.
It was my pleasure. Well, you're both welcome to stay here for as long as you like. Sarah, your mother will be staying here with me for a few weeks. We've actually got a lot more in common than I expected. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. I wish the both of you a happy and healthy life together.
I'll never forget this, Aja. Thank you.
It was a wonderful wedding. I'm so happy.
빠바바밤. 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 빰빰빠밤빰빰빰빰 빰빠라밤. 신규 사라이 인연 1540원이네? 유씨 써있고, 그거네, DNA, 딱 DNA 고리네. 생긴 게. DNA 정보. 근데 내 DNA 정보는 줄 게 없는데. 느낌표. 어떡하라고. 그냥 소지품이야, 그냥? 기타에 들어가는 건가? 사라의 사다. 아야, 어여, 오요, 우유. 사라의 인연. 소지품으로 들어가는 것만. 실수로 팔면 어떻게 되는 거지? 바로 이혼?
Sarah deserves someone special in her life. I'm glad she found you.
자, 바로 임무 가자. 네온에 떨어지는 그림자, 네온에 가다. 상륙.
Careful screwing with the security around here. These idiots aren't quite as honest as the Free Star Rangers.
어, 1, 2가는 여기냐? 아니면 요쪽이냐? 여기구만. 그래?
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you?
당신이 레인저 프라이스군요.
The one and only. Well, the marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us.
그러니까 뭐 포기하라는 건가?
No. I think you should be careful.
어쨌든 알아보지.
You're not listening. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace, make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Law enforcement isn't exactly welcome in Neon, but that shouldn't deter you from your duty.
이것을 관리하는 사람? 문제를 일으키지 않는다.
Good.
I can't believe this. You're shirking your responsibility based on what this fool.
방금 결혼했거든요, 우리?
You have a lot to learn about duty and honor.
그렇게 디스하지 마.
Your ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free.
이 정보 제공자는 믿을 수 있나?
This is Neon. There are no guarantees, and who I find trustworthy changes on a daily basis. Talk to him or don't, it's your call.
배치 때문에 표적이 될까봐 걱정하지 않아도 되나?
Nah, I've got friends in high places, so to speak. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her. Name's Alexis Price. There's a sort of fragile peace here in Neon. It's better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist with minimum friction.
빌리 클레이튼에게 데려가 주었으면 좋겠다.
Come on.
그런 눈으로 보지 마. 선택지 잘못 골랐다고 그냥 극딜을 날리는데?
impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. I learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank.
양다리는 가능한가? 당연히 안 되겠지?
You understand, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in.
길막하고 있어, 길막. 아, 그러고 보니 사이버펑크도 확장팩이 나오지? 참, 조금 있으면. 사이버펑크는 안 한 지가 하도 오래돼가지고 조작 방법 다 까먹었는데. 프랭키스 그룹 앤 고.
Hey, Billy, got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. Give me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
빌리 크레이튼과 대화하기.
What do you need?
최근 이곳에 도착한 호프텍의 도난당한 선박의 조종사에 대한 정보를 원합니다.
A stolen Hope-Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I suppose we shouldn't be surprised that he's asking for something in return.
이게 이걸로 이제 기억이 되살아날지도 모르겠는걸.
Credits ain't really what I need.
어?
There's something you could do for me.
If he won't even accept credit, I worry about what he's going to ask us to do.
I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
이거 당연하지 그건.
Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
Well, that's terrible. You shouldn't be responsible for your brother's debts.
Yeah? Well, tell that to Goodman, because he doesn't seem to care. He just wants his money.
어느 신디케이트인가?
The only one that matters around here. The Seoka Syndicate. They pretty much run the city. That being said, rumor has it that Emmett Goodman is on the outs, so they might not miss him much if he were to disappear.
우리 대금업체와 이야기하지. 다만 헛소가 될지도 그런 뜻 같은데?
I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epside. The place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
창고 열쇠를 받아라. 쏴 죽이는 건 아니겠지 설마? 요건 뭐지? 지금 갈 수 있는 곳이 한 군데네? 설득이나 아니면은 뇌물 아니면 맞아, 이쪽 가는 거? 엘리베이터를 또 타? 잠깐만. 맞는데? 뭔가 좀 뺑뺑 도는 느낌인데? 응? 아, 이쪽인가? 혹시 모르니까 빠른 저장하고, 저 친구를 또 보는 친구들이 있네. 사람이 없으면 쓱싹 하려고 그랬는데.
This is private property. You better keep walking. This is private property.
안에 볼 일이 있다. 중요한 일이지.
Do you now?
아, 그래, 알았어. 당신에게 명령이 있는 것처럼 나에게도 명령이 있다.
Yeah, I hope so.
그것으로 충분한데 항상 거절해야 되는 건 힘들겠지?
I'm not falling for that. You're not getting past me.
뭐라? 좋은 거래를 할 수 있을 것 같은데.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
에이?
Maybe you've got hearing problems. I don't know. I said you ain't getting in here, and I meant it. Now get lost.
아, 안 되겠구만. 뺐지. 자유항성동맹 이제 나 모를 일 알아라. 안 될 것 같은데.
Nah, I don't think so. Neon's got a ranger, and you ain't him.
진짜 돈 쳐야 되네.
As long as you behave yourself and don't overstay your welcome, I don't see the harm in a quick visit. Here, this will get you in.
벌써 돈이 얼마 나간 거지? 아, 2천 나갔나? 어디로 가지? 위층인가? 위층이구만. 이야기 좀 나누지.
Well now, look here.
이렇게 가야 돼?
Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you?
자, 당신이 빌리 클레이튼에게 갚아야 할 빚 때문에 왔습니다.
It's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf, but I think I have the matter well in hand. Thank you all the same for your concern.
What an absolute imbecile. He's clearly mocking us.
참아 마누라. 빚을 진 사람은 빌리가 아니고 그의 형제지.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it. But
그건 아니지.
That's exactly what he did. What's your stake in this anyway?
빌리가 정보를 원해서 도와주고 있지.
Well, I'm afraid that's just none of my concern.
도와주셨으면 좋겠는데요.
Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it.
나를 도와주지 않으면 자유항성 레인저에게 원한을 살 거야.
Seems to me like you're a long way from Aquila City.
빌리는 겁에 질려 있다. 겁에 질린 자는 대담한 행동을 하기도 하지.
I know all about that.
아무리 노력해도 불가능한 것은 불가능해.
You got something, and something's better than nothing. You come walking in here drunk on your newfound authority, thinking I'm some small-time crook you can push around. Maybe it's time I show you how we resolve disagreements here in Neon.
뭔데? 아, 이것도 봐라. 이 싸가지고 씨. 나는 말로 다 하려고 그랬는데 이것들이 아주 그냥 응? 좋게 가자니까. 응? 어디야? 또 있을 텐데 밖에 있나? 뭐야? 왜 갑자기 총을 쏘고 난리냐고? 잘 됐네. 이건 정당방위? 감히 그 자유항성동맹 레인저한테 총을 겨눴어? 오비스 이렇게 된 거 털어야지. 얘하고인가? 아니네? 얘인가? 요거랑 2개짜리 요거 그리고 요거랑 요건가? 어라? 요렇게구나. 요렇게랑 요렇게 한탄총 탄환 무기 케이스. 에이 뭐 좋은 것도 없구만. 탄환만 챙기자. 이렇게 죽었고 왜 댐비야 댐비긴. 뭐지? 없네? 이건 뭐지? 없네? 밖에 나가면은 아까 그 기도 보던 친구가 또 댐비겠지? 뭐 없네 또? 야 너 저기였니? 어? 그냥 가네? 넌 봐줬다. 경고의 메시지다 자식아. 나는 말로 설득을 잘 하려고 그랬는데 저놈들이 먼저 때렸기 때문에. 정당방위에요 정당방위. 윌리 클레이튼과 대화. 위치가 어디로 가야 되지? 나가는 길이 어디 이쪽에 있는데? 이쪽이다. 이쪽이 아니네? 아니다 됐다. 이렇게 한 발씩 늦어. 뭔가 타겟이 딱 뜨는 게 한 발자국씩 느려요.
They hit the bars, buy a lot of drinks, and talk up how great they are, how their unit almost won the war single-handed.
In other words, they're recruiting.
Yeah, pretty successful too. The locals really eat up that former war heroes crap. It's been more than 20 years. You'd think nobody would care anymore.
To a lot of people, war heroes is exactly what they.
무슨 말을 하고 있는 거야?
Yeah, I know what you mean. When I was a kid, my friends and I used to pretend we were 1st Cavalry soldiers fighting off imaginary UC troops.
A lot of kids played that game. Don't make assumptions. Be ready for anything.
야, 일 끝내고 왔어.
Did you talk to Goodman?
안타깝게도 폭력적인 사건들이 이어져서 안타까운 결과가 나왔다.
I didn't mean to put you in harm's way. I was hoping he'd come around when he saw you were a Freestar Ranger deputy.
Took me about a week on the job to learn that doesn't usually work around here.
나는 하루도 안 걸렸네.
Okay, time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. And she's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
자, 가자. 마담 소바주.
Sleep crates for rent.
이쪽 아닌가? 이쪽이었던데 이쪽 어디인데? 여기지? 여기다. 마담 소바주. 누나가 이번에 돈을 좀 버셨다며?
A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something?
레인저 보좌관 이다.
Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it.
제발 정보를 주세요. 사람의 목숨이 걸려있어. 야, 제발 좀 그렇다. 심각한 상황인데 좀 진지하게 얘기를 해보지. 근데 이전에 불법행위 한 적 있나? 불법행위?
A time or two, maybe more. And yet here I am.
아닌 것 같은데? 좀 진지하게 이야기를 해줬으면 좋겠구만.
Oh, I'm listening with rapt attention, Deputy. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right?
호프텍에서 우주선을 훔쳤군. 부정해도 소용없어.
So I stole a ship. Nobody got hurt. I didn't even keep the damn thing. It was a contract. I was hired to get it for some men. Don't even know where it is now. It was just a job.
용병들이 무고한 사람들을 위협하고 협박할 수 있는 수단을 당신이 제공했군요.
Look, they didn't tell me what they were gonna do. How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farmer?
You should have asked when you took the contract.
난 농장이란 말 한마디도 안 했는데?
Killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't.
자, 설득. 아는 것을 좀 말해봐.
It's not that simple.
그래? 좋은 거래를 할 수 있을 것 같은데.
Glad you understand the position I'm in here.
그것으로 충분해.
I'm trying to be reasonable here.
어차피 언젠간 말하게 될 거야. 지금 당장 이야기해서 시간을 좀 절약하지 않겠는가?
We'll see who gets tired of this first.
자, 약속, 무슨 약속? 나중에 거짓말이라는 것을 알게 되면 그냥 두지 않는다.
No way I cheat a Freestar Ranger. I ain't that stupid. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since.
자, 제1부대가 호프텍의 배를 원한 이유를 말했나?
Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. It tends to make people uncomfortable.
계속 얘기해봐.
Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates.
Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know?
배를 배달한 사람에 대해 아는 게 있나?
Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it.
마르코의 행방은 묻지 않았고?
Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you. He's as cagey a fixer as I've ever met.
Bankrolling the first must take a lot of money. I'm sure he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
일군단에서 연락할 수 있는 방법을 알려주지 않았나?
No. Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me.
자, 협력에 감사합니다. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone can crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go.
더 이상 우주선 도둑질을 하지 않겠다고 약속한다면 가도 좋아.
Suits me. I'm getting too old for this line of work. Besides, I'm going out on a high note. Ain't many can say they grabbed a ship right out of Hope Tech. Should make a good story for the kids one day.
그리고 뭐하러 애들한테 이야기를 해주냐? 나 이제 아킬라 시티로 다시 돌아가서 아킬라 시티.
Funny how Aquila City reminds me of Neon, with the wealth planted in the middle and the poor at the periphery.
방금 네온이 갔다 왔는데?
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers.
뛰어. 나무화된 플레이트를 저 위로 올라가서 저에게꼬만 층 더.
Look who it is.
알렉스 샤디드.
Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think?
근데 왜 네온이 안 가고 있어? 가고 싶다며?
Oh, I can't fly anywhere. Issues with my Eustachian tubes. Being in a pressurized environment is like someone taking a laser cutter to the sides of my head. It's not great, but at least I can pretend to visit the party capital of the galaxy by having you tell me about it.
마음에 드는 장소였어.
Yeah, I bet. It just sounds so exciting and so stimulating. Probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring backwater town in the settled systems by comparison. Alas, I'll have to experience it vicariously through you and the other rangers. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful?
요거 좀 도와줘.
Oh, come to daddy, my sweet little mystery slate. I see lots of coffee and late nights ahead. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find.
해독하는데 얼마나 걸릴까?
It'll take as long as it takes. You can't rush a job like this. One thing I can promise you, though, is that it'll go a lot faster if I don't have to answer silly questions.
그럼 기대하지.
You're counting on me. You know I outrank you, right?
어어.
Please and thank you go a long way when addressing your betters, rookie.
그랬어? 상사였나?
Not everyone gets to say they work in the wrong.
뭐 다음 칸 올라가려면은 이게 아니네. 한층 또 올라가려면은 이렇게? 이렇게? 찾아. 이쪽이구나. 나왔습니다.
Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope-Tech?
레인저 프라이스의 도움을 받아 도둑을 찾았다.
Glad you got a chance to meet him. Sounds like you're making real progress.
대충 뭐 익숙해진 것 같아.
You're off to a good start, but that's all it is. A start. What did you learn from this starship thief?
일단 큰 수확이 있었다. 1군단 간부 2명의 이름을 알아냈다. 마야 크루즈, 마르코.
Well done, Deputy. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I can give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move.
마르코의 정체를 알고 있나?
There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Marco Graziani. He came from money. And when the 1st Cav got a reputation as the top unit, he transferred in. Rumor was that bribes made it happen. Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything we needed. There was talk the family fortune came from smuggling, and I believe it. He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman when he got out. But I guess that got put on hold when they locked him up.
마야 크루즈에 대해 또 어떤 이야기를 할 수 있을까요?
They said she was a child prodigy, which probably explains her arrogance. Even so, she was fiercely loyal to Major Hull. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find her, don't expect her to cooperate.
추적할 수 있는 정보를 원합니다.
Like what?
장기간 치료를 받는다면 어디로 갈 것 같나요?
Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy, so it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation.
마르코가 행방을 감추고 있다. 어떻게 하면 찾을 수 있을까?
Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the first. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there.
이 정도면 충분하다.
Your priority is to gather more intel about the first. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome, so be careful. Good hunting, Deputy.
자, 미션 상태, 네온에 떨어지는 그림자. 그 다음에 새로운 미션 이제 도주로 이제 진행이 되게 되겠네요. 시청 감사드리고 구독과 좋아요도 부탁드리겠습니다. 항상 행복하세요.